Fishing at sea is an important activity in the fisheries industry, providing food and income for many coastal people. Fishermen often use many different methods to catch fish, depending on the type of fish being caught and the sea conditions. One of the most common methods is using trawls. Fishermen will drop the net into the sea and slowly pull it to harvest the fish. Modern fishing vessels can use large seine nets to encircle a large area, attracting fish inside. In addition, some fishermen also use fishing rods or fish traps to catch fish, especially for rare or valuable fish. Fishing can also be combined with modern technologies such as radar or fish finders to increase efficiency. However, fishing must comply with regulations on protecting aquatic resources to ensure the sustainable development of this industry. In addition to traditional methods such as trawls or fishing rods, some fishermen also apply more modern techniques to increase fishing efficiency. For example, the use of large-capacity fishing vessels and modern fish-finding equipment helps fishermen accurately determine where there are many fish. These vessels can install satellite and radar systems, which help monitor weather conditions, ocean currents, and the location of fish schools quickly and accurately. In addition, fishing at sea also faces many challenges. The sea always has potential dangers, such as big waves, strong winds, or sudden weather changes, requiring fishermen to have solid skills and experience to ensure safety. Moreover, the issue of environmental protection and aquatic resources is increasingly focused on. Many countries have issued strict regulations on fishing seasons, minimum sizes of fish allowed to be caught, as well as restrictions on catching fish fry to protect the regeneration of fish species. In short, fishing at sea is a profession with a long tradition, combining traditional techniques and modern technology. However, maintaining sustainable fisheries resources requires coordination between fishermen, managers and the community to ensure the long-term development of this industry. To ensure the sustainable development of the fishing industry, in addition to complying with regulations on the protection of fisheries resources, the application of environmentally friendly fishing methods is also very important. One of the encouraged methods is selective fishing, which means only catching fish that reach the permitted size and avoiding harming unwanted species. Fishermen can also use nets with appropriate mesh sizes to minimize the capture of small fish, while limiting the impact on other marine creatures such as turtles, whales or benthic animals. In addition, the development of fishing also goes hand in hand with the conservation and restoration of marine ecosystems. Many marine reserves are established to help fish and marine animals have a safe habitat. Recover and develop. Initiatives such as aquaculture are also becoming an integral part of the seafood supply chain, helping to reduce pressure on natural resources and increase seafood production without harming the marine environment. In addition, public education and advocacy on marine resource protection also plays an important role. Organizations. Governments and environmental groups regularly organize campaigns to raise awareness among fishermen about sustainable fishing methods, as well as the impacts of overfishing on marine ecosystems. In general, fishing at sea is not only a livelihood but also an activity that has a profound impact on the marine environment and economy. Therefore, developing this industry in a sustainable and responsible manner is a prerequisite to ensuring fishery resources for future generations. Another important factor in the sustainable development of the marine fishing industry is cooperation between countries and international organizations. Since the ocean has no borders, the issues of fishing and marine resource protection cannot be solved individually but require global coordination. Organizations such as the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, and the International Fisheries Association have played an important role in establishing common policies and standards for marine resource protection and reasonable fishing management. International agreements on fishing rights and the protection of high seas are part of the overall effort to prevent overfishing, protect endangered species and maintain the balance of marine ecosystems. A major challenge for the industry is illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing, IUU. EU fishing activities not only damage fishery resources but also seriously affect fishermen who practice their profession legally and sustainably. Therefore, many countries and international organizations have implemented measures such as controlling and monitoring vessels via satellite systems, requiring fishermen to register, license and record details of their fishing activities, thereby helping to prevent EU fishing. In addition to management measures, the development of new technologies also contributes greatly to sustainable fishing. For example, the use of electronic devices such as fish finders, GPS systems and AI technology in analyzing and predicting fish stocks has helped fishermen save time and fuel, while minimizing the impact on the environment. These technologies also support the monitoring and reporting of information on the status of aquatic resources, helping authorities coordinate exploitation activities more effectively. Finally, developing fishing activities combined with ecotourism is also an innovative and sustainable direction. Some coastal communities have developed tourism models to visit traditional fishing activities, where visitors can directly experience this profession. At the same time, Attracting tourists also creates opportunities for fishermen to maintain their profession without having to rely too much on overexploitation of seafood. In short, for the marine fishing industry to develop sustainably, it is necessary to combine scientific management methods, apply advanced technology, protect the environment, and build a fishing community that is aware of protecting natural resources. Only then can aquatic resources be maintained in the long term, ensuring the livelihoods of fishermen and developing the marine economy in a sustainable manner. Another factor that cannot be ignored in the sustainable development of the fishing industry is raising awareness and responsibility of the fishing community for protecting the marine environment. To achieve the goal of conserving aquatic resources, cooperation and commitment from those directly involved in fishing activities are needed. Training and awareness-raising programs for fishermen on sustainable fishing methods and minimizing negative impacts on marine ecosystems are essential. Some communities have begun to adopt traditional, artisanal fishing methods, limiting the use of harmful fishing tools and equipment such as small mesh nets or tools that damage the seabed, in order to protect small aquatic species and create conditions for them to regenerate. In addition, maintaining models of community cooperation and benefit sharing in fishing is also very important. In many cases, fishermen can organize cooperative groups or cooperatives to share resources and reduce pressure on fishing areas. Collaboration also helps fishermen increase their bargaining power with authorities, as well as create effective marine protection initiatives. When fishermen can see the long-term benefits of maintaining marine resources, they will be motivated to comply with resource protection regulations and reduce illegal fishing. The development of the aquaculture industry also plays an important role in reducing pressure on natural resources. Instead of being completely dependent on wild capture fisheries, the aquaculture industry can provide a stable supply of seafood, reducing overexploitation from the sea. However, the industry also needs to be managed sustainably to avoid environmental pollution, such as controlling fish feed, waste discharge, and disease prevention. Several countries have implemented sustainability standards and certifications for the aquaculture industry, helping to ensure that seafood products originate from environmentally friendly farming facilities. A positive trend today is the combination of technology and environmental protection in monitoring and supervising seafood exploitation activities. Technologies such as the Internet of Things, IoT, underwater sensors and geographic information systems, GIS, help to monitor and supervise the marine environment and fishing activities accurately and effectively. These technologies can provide real-time data, helping authorities take timely measures to handle problems such as illegal fishing or mass fish deaths due to pollution. On the other hand, policies to support and encourage fishermen to change careers are also an effective solution. Some fishermen may switch to jobs related to ecotourism, seafood processing, or marine conservation activities, thereby reducing pressure on traditional fishing. Financial support mechanisms and training for fishermen will help them find alternative jobs while ensuring a stable life. Finally, educating the community about the importance of protecting the ocean is beneficial not only to fishermen but also to society as a whole. A community that is clearly aware of the impacts of fishing and environmental protection will contribute to creating a sustainable cycle where everyone is responsible for protecting natural resources. Therefore, every small action from fishermen, managers, environmental organizations and the community will contribute to building a sustainable fishing industry, ensuring prosperity for both current and future generations. In short, the marine fishing industry is not only a profession that generates income but is also closely related to the protection and sustainable development of natural resources. Only by combining technology, strict management, public awareness and environmental protection solutions can this industry develop sustainably and bring benefits to both fishermen and the whole society. An indispensable factor in the sustainable development of the marine fishing industry is the application of scientific solutions and continuous research on the fluctuations of aquatic resources. Studies on marine biology, on the migration habits of fish species, as well as the impacts of climate change on marine ecosystems can provide important information for planning sustainable fishing policies and strategies. Scientists are increasingly using predictive models, combined with big data, to analyze the state of marine resources and give early warnings of fish depletion or the appearance of invasive species. A prominent research is the monitoring of marine ecosystems through biosensors and underwater monitoring systems. These technologies help identify factors affecting aquatic resources, such as water temperature, salinity, and pollution levels. This information helps managers make more accurate decisions, adjust fishing seasons, limit exploitation in areas experiencing ecological problems, or even restore degraded areas. In addition to fishing, another strategy that is increasingly gaining attention is the development of industries related to marine products other than fish, such as seaweed, mollusks or other seafood. Exploiting these resources not only reduces pressure on fish species, but also creates new opportunities for fishermen to develop their careers and get rich from other marine resources. Many countries are also investing in research and development of marine foods with high nutritional value, such as products processed from seaweed or seaweed.